So this one girl, she was like had a mark. I went to get my PS3 mark. And I was like, I just need to practice the foundation of holding this. But then I was like, no, but the chick looked so much funnier when she wasn't holding a mark. She was just holding a random, there's coconut oil. Anyway, so like, I just like to speak my mind. Okay, so when I'm talking, I just think, I'm like, okay, what's on my mind? I know my mind's a very interesting place, so whatever I'm talking about, my mind's super like relevant. Okay, but like there's certain things on my mind that I have to like use my sensory things and be like, yo, hey, we're not gonna talk about this. We don't want to scare the little children away. So let me just like pull something up. I didn't like how do you avoid talking about something that you know you shouldn't be talking about? Because yes, I say that's what we call resilient skills. Even though you really want to talk about it, you so want to talk about it, you have to find the inner strength inside yourself to say, let's not talk about this, okay? And then when you find the person that you can talk about this, that's not gonna get offended when you tap some of those ego points, then you can. Okay, so anyways, I've been on a new mission because it's bored of my old mission, whatever that old mission was. I don't know. I've just accomplished that mission and now I get bored. Boredom. Should we talk about boredom? Okay. So I believe that everybody gets naturally bored. There's what we call like natural boredom, when it's like you just naturally feel bored and then you're like, don't get offended if I'm bored, I'm just bored at the moment, you know. And then there's like when you're really fucking bored or something, you're like, I'm gonna go as far away of you as possible. So like getting bored in a relationship, like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get bored with my spirit guide and then I could connect with my guide. Because I believe my closest spirit guide, and obviously for everyone's dynamic, they call it the gateway guide. I think gateway guide is your main your main guide. Sorry. Sometimes I have this unique ability when somebody else is laughing to feel their laugh, just so that I give myself some internal feedback of how well I'm doing. But it was like all fun because it was like, yo, hey man, I'm making my spirit guide laugh. I'm fucking winning. There's like an internal dopamine inside myself going, reward chemical. Then the other day was so cool. I was like, yo, hey, I'm making my spirit guide laugh. I'm making him happy. Then I was like, yo, I can feel you crying. No. No. Because I was like, I know when you're laughing, I'm laughing. If you're crying, I'm crying. And sometimes I have to find like, okay, can we dam this up a bit? You know, can we make this dam? Because I don't need to cry too. Anyway, so everyone has their closest relationship, and I've been studying about like the circular thing of like your circles in a relationship, because my higher self is very curious about like relationships and how relationships work. And when I first went for my first astrology class on who are you and why did your soul decide to come back down to the earth plane, it said that I like my biggest karma or lessons in the soul lifetime has to do with relationships and what I was gonna do, you know. So no, sometimes people are super scared of astrology, eh? Super scared of it, eh? And I know where it comes from. It comes from like past lives where I explain it like this. It's like, hey, fucking maths. Fuck, man, please don't remind me about maths. Maths was traumatic. And I'm like, yo, but maths, I was doing super well, eh? It's not very traumatic for me. So everyone has their own unique feeling or own unique response to. I have to practice holding this, eh? Like a motivational speaker. Okay, I'm really bad at it. It's just tricky. It's just a dog. So everyone has their own unique feelings or relationships to things, and sometimes like I have to literally tune my spirit guide. Listen, bro, you're not holding enough space for me. Like, just can you please hold space for me? Because I can feel he knows what like the answer is, and I'm like, listen, bro, you don't really know me that well. I'm a person who likes to do it myself. So please just don't tell me the answer. Just help me figure out how the answer is, because I feel more empowered. It's like, I'm like, if you look at a child, the child's not like, mommy, please can you make me food? I'm like, your mommy, please can you hold space so that I can learn how to make food, so that when you're not here, I can do it myself and I don't feel codependent. I don't like feeling codependent. Like, maybe some people have got up to this point and like, yo, hey, I really like feeling codependent. I'm like, yo, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't judge you. It's not bad. It's just a person's bias or perspective. It's like, do you prefer green or do you prefer red? Which is your favorite color? There's nothing wrong with feeling codependent or that you like more codependency in your relationship. There's nothing like wrong with you wanting to be more independent in your relationship. I know the collective has their own opinions and the information they like to give us on what they think is the black and white theory of codependency is bad and independency is good. It's all a matter of your own perspective. Do you like the color pink or do you like the color blue? Which one do you prefer? Because I'm very interested in humans. Humans are a very, very wonderful thing. Like, they like to just label something bad immediately without having like substantial research as to why that's bad. It's like, oh, the Kara's a bad person, but why? What's your validation for why Kara's a bad person? Oh, you don't know. Okay, that's called your ego. So yeah, I don't know. My throat has been sore. So I'm sure Mercury's in retrograde, so it's upgrading my throat or something. And it's annoying when my throat is like raspy. Is it raspy? Raspy. Because I don't know. I don't like it. Being in your physical vessel is, yes, as I say, I've been on a mission to like connect more with my physical vessel and like feel more like in tune with it, you know, so that like it's kind of like when you want to improve your driving skills so that you drive better, you know. I feel like my spirit is trying to connect more to my body, understand my body, so that when I move in my body it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel, it's like, yo, like day one driving lessons, like, you know, the first time I learned how to drive, I was like, yes, what, how must I do this stupid clutch thingy? Now I get in a corner like so I feel like our vessel is like our it's our mobility, it's how we move, it's how our spirit moves in the physical realm. So I feel like having a goal or a long-term objective to get more in tune with your physical vessel and say, okay, you know, this is how it, like, I noticed that like my soulmates, my masculine energy can like channel into my vessel at any time. Anyone else is not allowed, denied access. It's like, you know, you're on a plane. Do you have permission to land in my body? No, fuck off, please, thank you. Okay, and then my master's like, babe, can I have permission to feel your body? Yes, okay, I have permission to land. Because I've been noticing that a lot of people, I don't know, it's a stupid cuck movie thing. And you know, when you give people some creative inspiration, they just to say they'll push the limits of your mental, emotional, spiritual boundaries. You know, like, yes, they say you must push the limits, you must break your mental barriers. But I'm like, yes, it's not my mental barriers. So like, I don't know, there's this one movie where people, and I was like, no, it's not a bullshit. God, I'm sure there's spiritual law that this isn't possible. And then yes, it's, hey, people will prove you wrong. Hey, there's a movie where like two souls swap, you know, and I have to go into the Akashic law and say, yo, God, is people allowed to like just come into my spirit body and try to say I want a body? But you know how many people are not happy with their physical body, and I'm sorry, you wanna focus on lack of maintenance, is what's gonna happen. So like, people watch, I don't know which movie, I think it's with us, it's a few movies on soul swapping, and I'm like, yo, hey, I'm pretty sure that law was taken away centuries ago because of certain things. It's fucking bush scary. I've had to like fight some really hectic spiritual energies that have wanted to take their soul and put it in my body, and my soul is like super, like, let's not use that word because it's a bit of a triggering word. Super protective over my body, where it's like, listen, hey, go find your own vessel to chill in. So I don't know, there's a lot of spiritual laws that honestly some people don't really like to obey, you know, like, and it's something that I question, and I like just how like over history certain laws have been put into place. Sometimes the divine or God is also restructuring the spiritual laws because of people's tendencies to do certain things. So like I don't know, like there used to be like in the past like not many laws to promote like females, so women's lib and allowing women not to be accessed. And I believe that's what there has been a huge spiritual expansion on earth, is because there has been increased like laws on spirit. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I wanna OBE, I want to OBE or astral project. And I'm like, yo, bruh, but I don't want you fucking astral projecting in my bedroom when I'm trying to sleep at night. The only person that's allowed to astral project here is my spirit guide. Okay. So I don't know, this the world is a very complex place, you know. So I don't know, like that's where I struggle mostly, because it's just like a lot of spirits that don't like to follow the spiritual laws, you know, and the spiritual laws can get updated quicker than some grounded laws, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna stop there because I'm looking at the time. It's 11 minutes, and if you gave me like a whole hour, I could probably speak. But I'm only gonna speak for 11 minutes because that's how I'm trying to. It's like when a teacher's like, I'm gonna speak for 11 minutes, and then for the next hour, you can do whatever you want. You can do your homework for a low or something. Because my soul's been like in a very teacher vibe, and I was like, okay, yes, I don't know, when I went to class, I'm like, yo, hey, sometimes I needed to go and do my homework for Afrikaans or something. So I'm just gonna speak for 10 minutes, give you valuable quality information, and then let you chill for the next 45 minutes of your day.